Hello everyone, my name is Neil Mustik. Welcome to the 5th episode of making an FPS game. As you can see, I updated my game just a little bit. It's not that upgraded. I'm sorry for my squeaking chair. But yeah, I updated it. I gave some grids to it, as you can see, just to have a little bit more detail in. And I also textured one part of our map. Maybe this will light up better if I put the lights in the right direction, in the right position as well. Nope. These two. Control C, Control V. There we go. So yeah, I've made lights. Need to go top view. No, this is good. I'm going to put them on the right place. I think that's the right place. No, that's next to the right place. That as well. Why? Okay. -3, 3.5. There, that should be in the right position. I'll probably need to do the same thing to this one. Yeah. 4, 3.5, and 39. Okay, so if I look at this now, as you can see, I made some textures for the grids and stuff like that. This actually looks, for a basic, because these are just the basic things, this looks kinda good, in my opinion. I also have these lights shining down. Well, it's not these lights as you saw. I made some lights on these positions, but those are shining down as well, lighting some parts of the game. And something unexpected, you can see through these gaps. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can see through these gaps. So basically, if you want to put, let's see if I can do that. Oops. I don't think this is going to work because I placed a full wall on the bottom side. Yeah, no, it's not shining through, but it is shining from behind. So what I could do is I could make a couple of lights shining up so you can see the edge. But yeah, I'm going to delete these two for now because I'm not really working on making this look good at the moment. Also, to get it this dark, you need to go to where was it? Lighting, and change your ambient color. If I put it all the way up, it's going to look different than when it's somewhere down here. Also, if you add in a skybox, things are going to change as well. Let's see, where was the skybox? Here. So as you can see, this changes everything a lot. I'm not using any skybox. While I should actually be using one. If I press play, oops. Support skybox rendering. Okay, so no skybox. Sun, no sun. Unless I use one of these lights. But yeah, that's not going to change anything. You can change the intensity of the ambient. If I put it something like this, and I'm going to take this out to none. If I play it now, you can see a little bit more, it's a little bit better detailed. Okay, so that's that. It took me a while to find that. But yeah, in this episode, we're going to make a little door. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this out of here to a position where I want it to be, not there, something like that. And I'm going to take our little door, if I can find it. I didn't delete it, so okay. There we go. Rotate -90 to get it back in the right position. There, and I'm going to go to front view. Great, I took the wrong part. It was the other part that I needed. So this one, RZ -90, oops, RZ 90, and front view. Now keep in mind, for these doors I do need to add in the little gaps in which the doors slide into, but that's going to be for a different video. Well, I'm not going to do that on video actually, I'm just going to do that at a later moment. What I also need is the wall, because I want to position it in the right position. Let's say this one. That, and it's supposed to be something like this, I guess. Yeah, something like that is where it was. I'm going to hide this human thingy, and maybe I should add in this guy as well. Okay, so we've got our layout for our door. We got our starting point for our door. I'm going to create a new object. In edit mode, I'm going to drag it up as X so it fits in the door. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger and a little bit higher as Y. That's going to be a very, very big door. As Y. Something like that. Now I'm going to put this in the right position, something like that, so it's when it goes up, oh, it is sliding through it, and when it goes like this, it's going to slide through it as well, so I didn't pay attention to that. So I'm going to slide it a little bit more to the back, and now, oops, and now if it slides up, you can't see it. If it slides to the side, you can't see it either. What you could do is change this up so it looks different. But I actually like this. I can add in some lights over here to like a green light when the door is open that you can walk through, a red light when it's closed, something like that. And this is going to be a touchpad for your hand or something. Okay, so now we did that. We need to animate it. And that's going to be on the animation screen. So I'm going to go to Blender game for a second. And I've got the hiccups. And this is going to be fairly simple. In Blender game, I'm going to go, instead of default, I'm going to go to animation. There. So we're in our animation screen. That's our door. And what I'm going to do now is, instead of dope sheet, I'm going to go to action editor. I'm going to make a new action, open. There. And this action, I need to press the F so it saves it. And I'm going to do I, location, because we're not going to rotate. You can make a rotating door and stuff like that. Once you go for the big door, I'll go more in depth on this, but not for now, not for this one. So we've got our door. This is the closed position. And now let's say frame 1 second is about 60, 30, 60 frames per second. So let's say it takes 2 seconds, so 120. There. And on 120, I'm going to go and open it like that. So you can still see a little tiny bit, but the people the human can walk through. And I should actually put this on 121. As you see, the door closes again, no problem. Again, a little bit, and again, location. Now at the end, I'm going to put as 121. And now, if we press play, you can see the door is slowly opening. Okay, that's what we want. We can always change that in the scripting of this animation, so there's no big problem. So we got our door with the animation. What I'm going to do now is File, Export, OBJ, door. No, it's not an OBJ. Well, I'm going to make it an OBJ. Selection only, and export. Fine, so we don't need that anymore. In Unity, and I should have had more lighting, so I'm going to change that up for a second. Something like that. Just for now, so we can see what we're doing here. You can also see the little bad details, well, the little bad texturing I did over here. I made a better one, but yeah. In this map, I'm going to go to doors. As you can see, door frame is already in there. Close all of this. I've got a lot of stuff opened. Where was it? Door. Here it is. We're going to put door in here. And as you can see, it has no animations to it. That's because we didn't put in an FBX file. But what I am going to do is I'm going to right click it, go to create, and select animation. New animation, door, open. If you did this as an FBX game, as an FBX file, this would open the door for you of its own. But the thing is, this is just one little animation. There's no real need to do that right now. I am also going to delete all these slides. So there is no big thing in doing this right now. It doesn't really matter, so I'm just going to select door, get open door on top of that. And as you can see, there's no avatar, there's no nothing. The controller is door, and not always. But we'll get to that later. Today it's just making the door, and if I open, can I open you? Open. And component, where is it? Animation. Window animation. So we've got our animation. I'm going to drop in nothing apparently. Can I drop in the door? Okay, so I click the door. The sprite is missing. I don't care. But yeah, this is the door. I'm going to extrude this a little bit. And I'll need to put it over here so I can at least see what I'm doing. Door. I'm gonna rotate it by 90, and it's been a while since I've done this. Of course, for the door you need to be careful because the middle point isn't where it's supposed to be. So put it in the right position, like there. This door is where it's supposed to be, yes. Also look at that, I made a little grid. Alright. So the door is there. On 0, 0, 0, it's going to do nothing. And if we go to, let's say, 3 seconds, it's going to open. So first I need to get a transform in. Of course, this messes up. I don't know why, but my Blender keeps messing up. So position plus door position. I've got the sprite in, I don't need that. So door position is going to be here at 0, 0, 0. This one, yeah, -3, 15, yeah, okay. So that's that. So save this, play, and it does nothing. So I'm going to select this one. I'm going to try to drag this one to 3 seconds, and I'm going to open the door. Might as well do that from the back side so I can at least see what I'm doing. And of course that was too high. So just a little bit so you can still see your door. And that's going to be the second one. So if I tap this off and I press play, you can see the door opens. This is basically our little animation that we made, and we've put it on the door. If I press play, I can't see it. Let's see if we can see the door opening. And like I said, it's been a while since I've done this. Normally you should have something like scripting in. Are you going to open? Yeah, so the door opened. Now, I don't want the door to just open. I want the door to loop. Just to be sure. As you can see, the door opens and it loops. But this is going really fast. So I'm going to go back to the animator, if I can find it. God damn it, window, animation, door, okay. And I want this to be like 5 seconds. No, I just want you. Just you, okay. 5 seconds. And this is how you check. There, that's a little bit better. The thing is, I want the door to open, and when it's open, to stop. But I don't want this to happen when, well, on random, but my friend, he's going to script in that the door opens once you hit a specific spot. For example, if you're here and you click on this button, then the door will open. Once you've passed through it, it's going to close again. Or I can put it on, let's say 20 seconds or something, but I'm not going to. But that's basically animating a simple door to open. In scripting, you do everything else. That's going to be my friend who's going to do that. And next to that, I don't know what else to say. Oh, look at that. So, yeah, okay, so you can make states. If I only know how this works. But yeah, so that's basically getting the animation in. I'm going to read up on how to get it working without needing to have a script, because I know there's a way you can do this without really having to script anything in, or not at least script in a lot. So that's that. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.